Alright, how's everybody doing out there? Here's a quick video on how to do a trigger reset. This particular pistol that I have right here is a Glock. It's a Model 23 40 caliber. Okay, so if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you're new to the game. Maybe you have little to no experience on a pistol. So hopefully this video that I'm making here will help you out with something. I always want to do a safety check on your firearms. I don't care how many times you've checked it before the start of the video, if you're making a video like myself, or if it's the first time that that you're using the pistol or touching the pistol or whatnot. I always do a safety check. Alright, so for this particular pistol, it's already racked back. Obviously there isn't any magazine in there. I've done a visual check, make sure there isn't any bullets in the chamber. There isn't anything in here. So visual. You also want to do a physical check. So this pistol is good to go. So one thing about pistols, this one, the Glock, obviously, I can't really speak for any other pistols. I mean, this is the one pistol that I do use. So don't baby it, all right? Don't do that stuff, you know, like, oh, let me put one or load one in. No, just get it. There you go. Okay, simple as that. Real easy. Alright, so the trigger reset. Okay, so this one, obviously, it's racked. It's ready to go. If there was a bullet in there, all you gotta do is squeeze the trigger and boom. Alright, but again, this one is empty. We just checked it. So I'll pull the trigger. There you go. As you can see, because it's empty, the trigger, let me see if I can get a white background over here. The trigger remains in that position right there. Okay. Obviously, if there was a magazine in there, there was a bullet in the chamber, when I squeezed the trigger, obviously, you would have heard boom, and this trigger actually would have been in that position right there. Would have been in that position, okay? But because the gun's empty, and when we pull the trigger, it remains down, okay? So one thing that people do, and I used to do this a lot when I was shooting for the first time, was I didn't have any trigger control. I wasn't disciplined with controlling the trigger. I would just pull the trigger, and again, this trigger is gonna come back when you have bullets in here. And what I was doing was I was allowing it to extend all the way out there, as like it looks right there, okay. And what's going on is you have all this play right there, okay? You have all that. So you have to compensate for that when you're out there shooting this pistol at the range. And that's just giving you more reason to pull your gun when you're shooting, and you're not shooting as well as you should. I don't know if that makes any sense, okay? And I think you would have to go to the range, shoot off a few rounds to kind of understand what it is that I'm trying to explain here. Alright? So, again, this is just extra stuff that we want to eliminate when we're out there shooting this weapon, okay? Now with the trigger reset, when you get yourself used to it, And again, you have a magazine in here, and you're just boom, 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 boom. You're not gonna allow your trigger finger to go all the way out here. Okay, you're not gonna let the trigger determine how far your finger's coming out. Your finger is actually telling the trigger what to do. Your finger will be in charge. Okay, so trigger reset. All right, let me show you what that is. We'll go ahead and pull the trigger here. Okay, as you can see, the trigger remains down. Okay, so put your finger back on the trigger. All right, then we're going to rack this back. Now we're going to let the finger, there you go. You hear that click? That's about as far as you want to go with your finger. That's about as far as you want this trigger to go forward. Once you hear that click, that's your trigger reset. That's as far as you want your trigger to go forward. Once you hear the click, you're good to go. Just squeeze the trigger again. Boom. Show you again. Let your finger come forward a little bit until you hear the click. There you go. That's it. Keep it there. And then squeeze the trigger once again. Boom. We'll do it a little bit faster. There you go. Boom. 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 Alright. So, reset. There you go. I don't know if you heard it. Alright. And you just aim and pull the trigger. There you go. Do a trigger reset. Boom. Also, you want to learn how to get a good grip on this pistol. You want to put it high and tight up here and just squeeze it. Hold it. Put the palm of your finger in here with your thumb right there. I don't know if you can see that. And just aim, do the trigger reset, and pull. Reset, pull. There you go. If you continue to do that, what I just showed you, you're going to see that your shooting pattern is going to be a lot tighter when you go out to the range. Alright, and that's very important because you just never know when you might need this to save your life, the life of somebody that you really love. Okay? Try it out. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Again, I'm in no way a professional. I'm just making this video to try and help somebody out. I remember when I first started looking into pistols, and I didn't have the slightest idea of how to handle one or, you know, the basic fundamentals of a pistol. But I hope that helped you out. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. Send me a question. I'll try and answer as much as I can, the best I can. Until then, see you later. Sayonara.